G-Man, G-Man, G-Man. I know you don't know who I am. I am the quiet atheist, and I have a bone to pick with you. But before I get into the meat of the video, I have a question to ask you. Do you have a working knowledge about making videos? I mean, is that knowledge pretty good for you? I asked this question because I seen a video of yours, the one where you're talking about priests being pedophiles and whatnot. And to be honest with you, that video was pretty crappy. I mean, for the first minute of the video, I could not hear your voice at all. You had your back turned to the camera, couldn't hear anything whatsoever. I just wanted to ask the question, it might be something to look into in the future when you make future videos. I mean, making better videos would be a good thing. At least everybody would be able to hear your hatred and bigotry instead of hiding it behind the wind and having your back turned to the camera. It's just a question. Now, let's get to the part of the video that I wanted to talk about. And it's about your hatred and bigotry. Before I get into that, you seem to be an individual that wears your hatred and bigotry on your sleeve. Now, I've watched a lot of your videos in the past, and you seem to have no problem doing this. Time and time again, I see the hatred and the venom that you spit from your mouth, and it's really, really highly inappropriate. You seem to not have any respect for your fellow human beings, simply because they came to a different conclusion about a God than you did. And I find that deeply disturbing. Now, when you start talking in this particular video that we're going to talk about today, you start talking about all Catholic priests being pedophiles. And that's something that bothers me. You want to know why? Because you made a claim. Now you have to show me the evidence of all Catholic priests being pedophiles. There's some, yes, I agree. But now you got to show me the evidence of the rest of them being pedophiles. You made a claim. And I need you to show me the evidence. And then I will change my mind. Simple as that. And I'm pretty sure that there are pedophiles in your denomination of Christianity as well. Shit, there's 39,000 other denominations of Christianity. I'm pretty sure there are pedophiles in them as well. And I'm pretty sure they have hatred and bigotry towards you. You guys have hatred and bigotry towards each other, besides us atheists. And I think that is pretty sad. It really is. And there's one other thing I wanted to do. Today we're going to go over a Bible verse. And I know you Christians like to say, well, if you think the Bible is not true or if you think it's fake, why do you use it? Well, like I said earlier in the video, I wanted to call you out on your hypocrisy. And today we're going to read a Bible verse from the Bible, of course, and it's called Luke 6:37. Do not judge, and you will not be judged. Do not condemn, and you will not be condemned. Forgive, and you will be forgiven. You're not following the rules of your book. And I find it deeply, deeply disturbing that you would have an I love Jesus sign on your hat, but at the same time, you spew your hatred and bigotry, so on and so forth. This hypocrisy of yours shines brighter than the sun can ever hope to shine. And it just makes me laugh. Now, what pisses me off about the whole situation is individuals like you really give everyone else an excuse to hate you even more. And it's your fault, because you seem to have no respect for human life whatsoever. And that other denomination of Christianity that you were giving so much trouble to, calling out the nuns and priests, whatnot, whatever the case might be, that just goes to show that you are not going to press the brakes on anything. You're just going to keep going and keep going and keep going, whatever the case might be. Spewing that hatred again, bigotry, so on and so forth.
I need to tell you one thing, and I need you to hear
You got to look yourself in the mirror You got to really look at yourself. I mean, just don't take a passing glance. Look in the mirror, look at yourself, and really ask yourself, what am I doing? You obviously do not, like I said, have any respect for your fellow human beings. You don't have a passion for humanity. You don't whatsoever. Because you would rather follow a book that was written by a bunch of primitive individuals 2,000 years ago. And that is the problem.
If I told you that
right there.
Coming back was a problem for me.
And I'm sorry you cannot see that.
Of course.
But that's your problem, not mine.
I see my name.
But I just wanted to talk to you a little bit today because I value humanity. I value my fellow human beings. And I respect my fellow human beings.
Is engaged to Carter. Everyone's
and if I have to talk to an individual on how bigoted they are, like you, I will not hesitate to do it.
So it's a win all around.
And do not come to my video and flag it or get it deleted or whatever the case might be, because I don't do that to anyone. That is just flat out disrespectful. If you have something to say to me, leave a comment or reply in a video. But I don't do that to you, so don't do that to me. And that's just common courtesy. You know, and just really look at yourself, like I said. Humanity is very precious. Stop going through life living only for a reward in the end. Because that's what you do. You just go through life. You don't care who you step on, who you hurt, as long as you get to that alleged reward at the end. And that's the part that is disturbing. And that's why a lot of people, from what I can tell, are losing a lot of respect for you as a human being.
Why are you here?
Because you do not care.
Okay.
And I just wanted to talk to you a little bit, you know, because it was bugging me. You know, like I said earlier in the video, I seen a lot of your videos and I couldn't help it. I seen this particular video last night and I felt compelled to make this video to you. And I hope that you take some of what I say and really look at yourself. Think about what you are doing to others. Think about the hatred and bigotry that you are spewing out of your mouth when you say it. Start treating people better. Earn that respect. And stop pissing so many people off, because I've seen it. I've seen it on your past videos. There's a lot of people that are getting angry at you, and that number is only increasing time and time and time again. And I know I'm probably preaching to the choir. I know that I'm probably beating a dead horse on this issue. But I wanted to make this video and get a few things off my chest. Call it a rant, if you will. And that's what I wanted to do, was rant. I want to get your attention with this video. And if you have something to say, send me a message, comment on my video, or make a reply. We'll get into a discussion. Because that religion that you follow, that denomination of Christianity, is poisoning your mind. It really is. Just look at your video and see the amount of hatred that is coming out of your mouth. See the amount of bigotry that is coming out of your mouth. See the amount of inappropriate acts that you commit over the years. Just really take a look at yourself and enjoy life, because we only have one. Live each day as if it were your last. Help individuals. Do what you gotta do to enjoy life. But stop telling people this bigoted stuff that you tell them. And that's all I wanted to say. If you want to get pissed off at me, that's fine. We can have a little chit-chat, powwow, whatever you want to call it. But I wanted to call you out on a few things because it really bugged the shit out of me, and I had to get it off my chest. And that's all I have to say about it. Like I said, really take a look at yourself before you start calling out others and calling them names, calling priests pedophiles, saying this, saying that, whatever the case is. Really take a look at yourself and view the hatred that you have. Because right now it is making you look like a hypocrite. Because you are a hypocrite. And I'll say it again and again and again. Because that is what you are. That's all I have to say, G-Man. Like I said, feel free to contact me any way you like.